Let's start today's lesson, the tour in the design mode. Firstly, if you want to draw a rectangle here, we can see the note is left click and drag in the blank area to draw a rectangle. Here the rectangle is made, and here we can input the parameter here, parameter here. Here is a grid list. You can enter the grid list behind the data here. Right click. When we press orange, you can see it's automatic rendered right. The size is 4 sizes. If you want to add sizes, you can add here. Add here directly add. If you do not use the formulate of the size table, the data of the parts of the size doesn't matter. It's automatically graded according to the difference according to the grid list we input here. Right click. Let me repeat it again. When you want to draw a rectangle, left click and drag in the blank area to draw a rectangle. Here to input the data and the grid list. If you want to make this dialog disappear, right click. And if you want to edit this point again, right click on this point. The dialog will show again. If you want to check the formulate, you can click the show formulate. Here you can use the formulate here, and you can enter the data here directly without keyboard and click OK. Try again. Here we can see this formulate site is too big for us. We can choose this hide formulate. This dialog will smaller. And if we want to enter the formulate, we click the icon parameter. Here we can input the parameter here, and when you finished, click OK and right click. This is the step making the rectangle. And secondly, we're going to draw a line. If you want to delete those lines, those rectangle, select with left mouse and click the delete key on the keyboard. Delete key on the keyboard. Then you can delete the parts you want. And then we're going to make a line. If you want to make a line, left click in the black arrow, you can see a line is made. As we all know, 2 points to determine a line. First, left click on the black area and left click again and right click. Now a line is made. Or you can put the smart pen on a point to draw a line. Left, and right. A straight line is made. And here to enter the parameter or formulate. Here to input the grid list. And here to input the angle. Here to input the grid list of the angle. And right click. A line is finished. And then we're going to take a point on the line. Left click on the line to take a point on the line. Here we can see when we left click on the line, there are 2 points, 2 colors. This color is purple, and this color is red. When we input the data, 3, and we can see the position of the red point is changed, right? The position changed according to the purple point. The purple point is the reference point. And you can also change the reference point by 4 ways. You can change the reference point by near, if there is a near point, and you edit it again, right click on the point. You can by near. You can see as the reference point changed, the data here also changed according to the reference point. And then you can also change the reference point by scar. We can see here by scar a half of the line. And you can also change it by specification. Click the by specification and click the point. Now, the reference point we made here. After you finished the point on the line, and if you want to make the dialog disappear, right click on the blank area. Now a point is made on the line. Well, if you want to free move the line, we can follow the step. Free selection. Right click on the target point. Free move. Select with left button of the mouse, and right click. Here is a free move. We select the free move, and you can see the structure line will follow the smart pen to move. And if you determine to move here, click the left button, and now the position of the structure line is moved. And if you want to make an extension line, we follow the step: frame selection of the line, frame selection of the line, and point selection of the point. If you want to make an extension line, you have to determine the start point. You can start from this point. If you start from this point, the distance, the data input here is from here to here, 9 centimeters. A right click. When we select this line, you can see it's one line. And we can also change the start point. Select this line. We can change the start point from here. Left click on the point and make an extension line. Now the distance is from here to here. We can input the data and right click. When we select this line, this is one line. If you do not use the extension line, you just make a line the same angle, or right click and right click again. We can see it's two lines. This is the difference of the making line, make a free line, and extension line. If you make a free line here, it's another line. If you make extension line, whether the start point here or here, it's only one line. We back again. Well, one structure line, one structure, one right point. This you can see the green point, as we right click on the point, there can be set. The length of the line can be set. But if you make a line with two right points, we do it to show you. And right click, we can see a two right point curved line is made, right? But if we want to adjust the parameter, if we want to adjust the date here, when we right click on the point, there's no dialog show, so that we can't modify the point. So we can modify the length or the angle or the parameter. So we can determine the length. We can determine the length of the line. But if you want to, so the right point is limited. Only one structure, only one right point. Like a tree. If you are a tree, if there is a tree, only one roof, and we make another line. Now it's green point, right? Now we can edit the length. We can edit the angle, but here the right point cannot be edited. So when you draw the line, it's better green point. The orange point, only one red point. And then we're going to do the next tour. Frame selection of the line, point selection of the line. There are two lines to adjust as we made a line, and we can enter here 20. You can enter here 25 and right click. We follow the step: pre-selection the line and right click, and point selection of the line. Add control. Press the control of the keyboard and put the smart pen on this line and press the left key. As you can see, we can modify the two line equal. We can select the equal, click OK. Here I will set it at here 25, here's 20. Now the two lines equal. We do it again. Select this line and press Ctrl and press the left key of the mouse. And a dialog show. We can select the two line equal and click OK. And we do that again to try another option. Select this line with left key and press Ctrl and click on this line with left key. And we can select the second option. We can input the data. 5, click OK. Now try again. Sorry. Select Ctrl, click OK. Just select, click OK. And you can see it's shorter, right? Difference is 3. We can, when I use the mirror tool, select. When I compare the two lines, we can change the icon here, minus, add. You can see the two line, the difference is 3 because I set it back again. That was 25. Now it's 20. Back to design mode and select this line and press Ctrl, click this line, and we make it different. The difference is 2, and we can change this minus 2 and click OK. And we can see now this line is shorter 2 centimeters of this line. When you use the mirror tool, click and minus each other. we can see there are 2 centimeters difference. We back again. And if you want to change these lines, this length, right click on the line, press Ctrl, right click on this line, and press Ctrl, select right click on this line. Firstly, we have to select this line and right click. Here we can see we can determine the distance. We can make it longer. Okay, now you can see here's now the length of the line is 16. Select this line and right click and press Ctrl and right click here to adjust date 5 and click OK. Now we can see it's 65, right? Select this line, put the smart pen on this line and right click right click and press Ctrl and edit the lines. Click OK. Now we try next tool. If you want to modify, right click and select the point to modify the line's length. But the point need to be green. If you want to, and then right click and press Ctrl to adjust the select, right click and Ctrl to drag the point to adjust the point on this line. We can see the point become here to here. But when you use this tool, when you're using this tool, the green line become red. And if you want divide the line equal, pull the smart pen and press the keyboard 1 to 9 to divide it equal. Write it equal 6, 3, 6. Well, if you want to divide this line here to 4 parts, put the smart pen on this point, click left button, and put the smart pen on this line, click 4, and press the left key on the end point. Now this line is divided 4 parts. And the QPH is the short key of the cutting line, splice line, and break the line. And we can try it right now. If you want to cut the line, we make a rectangle and make a line here. If you want to cut this line by this line, you can press the keyboard Q. Press the keyboard Q and press this line and click this line and click this line. Now this line be cutted. If you want to cut this line, press Q and select this line and press this line and press this line. Now this line is be cutted. The first line is a cut line. When you do the operation, you have to press the Q and this is cut line. This is cutted line. Now this is finished. Then we do the spliced line. As we can see, we do the 2 line. We make 2 line. And now we can see it's the 2 line, right? If we want to splice the line together, press the P, select this line, and we can see now this is the 1 line, right? Now the 2 line is spliced, and the edge is break the line. Now here we can see here's the 1 line. If you want to break the line, press H and click the point and click the line.